like the balcony in the SoCal drift scene. That's like a mainstay of the scene down here.
Yeah.
And it can all be yours.
Yeah, all that could be yours. That's right, Max.
What I'm worried about is a bunch of rich guys buying this and turning it into their private playground, because it is so accessible right now. It's an hour and a half outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
You could drive your track car there, go rip around, and then come back within the same day. And it's just like good vibes right now. I don't want that to get lost.
Yeah, it feels very old school, you know. I mean, the Big Willow layout is the same it's been for decades. You get to the track, and like the facilities, some of the main buildings are like pretty nice. The facilities are good, but it still kind of has a very old school feel to it.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of barriers for the tracks. There's not a lot of like the curbs are like pretty worn away. It still feels like it's just straight out of the 60s. It's a really cool vibe.
Yeah.
It could probably do with some upgrades. I think maybe some new bleachers, give the whole place a fresh coat of paint a little bit. It feels good. It feels I love going there.
Yeah.
And we go there.
I think the real fear is like, yeah, okay, somebody buys it, keeps it a track. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
What if they just turn in a bunch of upscale luxury condos?
I know.
What if they gentrify Willow Springs?
I know,
That's
but at the
I'm
same
really
time,
worried about that.
I don't think Rosamond is the place to build that, because like the track itself is pretty far outside of town.
I don't know. People drive to Thermal. Like, what the hell's in Thermal?
Well, there's lots of it's near Palm Springs. And it's very there's
upscale resorts.
Yeah, that's whatnot. That was purpose built to be a luxury. People have their mansions there.
Yeah,
next to the track. I think sure there is definitely risk of that, but it's not a situation like Auto Club Speedway in Fontana that's currently going under. Like, they sold some of that property to be built up as apartments. They're gonna make the track smaller. I don't necessarily think it's a similar situation here, because at the end of the day, it really is out in the middle of the desert, out in the middle of nowhere. Lancaster's nearby. That's a pretty big city.
Yeah, you got what is it, Lockheed Martin's out there.
You got Lockheed Martin. There's a base out there. Is it Edwards? Is it Edwards that's out there? There's an Air Force base out there. You got Lockheed Martin, big manufacturer, obviously a big driver of the economy out there. But I think if you're gonna build housing, it would make more sense at least for it to be Palmdale or Lancaster, where there is still land, but it's closer to where those facilities are, rather than Rosamond.
The people that are selling it say that it's 55% cheaper to rent the track than at comparable tracks. So the people that are selling it obviously like are in it for the racing. I just hope whoever like buys it kind of keeps that same mentality and wants to do it for the racing and not just kind of turn it into their playhouse.
I think you'd lose money if you did that. You know, I mean, this racetracks only stay